welcome to the Tattered Couch Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch. My other host, Michael.
Hello.
Mayhem Mike!
Yes.
And we got Matt. The Triple M's
Hi.
are here. The Triple M's are here today. Again, surprisingly.
Your name starts with a W.
That too.
You're making us sound like a boy band.
We are the Triple M's. What's been going on, guys? How's everybody's week been? Because I can't wait to tell you about mine.
I don't know. Forget. Played some cool games. Very Japanese games.
You could speak louder, games.
Speak louder.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking loud enough.
There you go, right there. In your expressive voice.
Into
the mic.
I keep switching back to my monitor.
I understand. That's how I feel about this week.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'll tell you after Matt. Matt.
Okay.
Matt, what
My
have
week's
you...
my week's a pretty boring week, so
Oh, well, do I have some entertainment for you? So, I think it was like Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I was driving home from my grandma's, and I hit a fucking, like, you know how those snow plows, like, leave up those chunks of, like, snow and whatever up on the side of the road? Well,
took your car off-roading, huh?
Well, it fucking fell into the street, and I hit it. I'm like thinking it's just snow, whatever. No, when I hit it, it seemed to feel like I just hit a fucking brick, and it blew out my tire on my new car. That's nice. So I drove.
You know, you just see some like big ass piece of something on the road, you drive right through it.
It wasn't even huge. It was just like a random snowball looking thing, and like there's plows up the side of the road. So I'm like, okay, well I'm not. It's on a blind hill, so like, why the fuck would I go in the other lane? So
Mitch was like, I got a
snow.
Toyota.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna hit this bitch.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I made it all the way to my house without touching rim. So fuck you. So I called Toyota, and I'm like, yeah. Whatever the fuck I hit destroyed my tire, and what do? Because I know I bought $4,000 worth of fucking extra insurance on this shit. So it better fucking account for something. And they were like, oh, well, here's this number for a tow truck. They came and picked it up, like, within an hour. They're like, no, it's totally covered. It's free. And then the next day I call. I'm like, yeah. How much that tire cost? Because I know it shouldn't cost me anything. He's like, oh, well, that tire, the 18-inch, low profile, $250. I was like, excuse me. No, that's not how that works. And I called. They gave me a number to call from another, like, insurance agency that I went through, apparently, whenever I signed up for that shit. And they're like, no, that shit's free. So I called them back, and then they called them. And they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about your car's warranty. The tire's totally free. I was like, okay, so how much that alignment's going to cost me? Because I know I need one after that fucking big bitch. He's like, oh, it's like $100. So I call back the next day when it's time to go pick it up. He goes, yeah, you can just pay me, like, over the phone when I call you. I was like, I'll be working till, like, 3:30. He's like, you know how I slipped up yesterday? I'm going to give you that shit for free. You give me a good survey. We're on Saturday now, and I still haven't given that fucking dude a survey. And I feel fucking terrible about it.
What's wrong with you?
I'm like, I'll get to it.
You're costing him his commission and his food.
Probably not. I'm pretty sure he just works on the hour. But I'll get to it.
What a bastard.
I'll get to it tomorrow, probably.
You're a cold-hearted bastard.
Oh, and on the way home the other day, my mom's like, oh, we got some bad news today. I was like, what? Oh, your grandpa has 3 months to live. I was like, what? What do you mean? Oh, well, you know how they took out that tumor and there still might have been some left? I was like, yeah, you're supposed to do chemo and radiation for that shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, it'll just burn his brain. It's like 1 in 120,000. I was like, okay, so what if he's that 1 in 120,000? Did you ask him if he wanted to fight that shit? Oh, no. Oh, does he know he's dying? No. um,
Fucked
Wow.
up.
so you didn't tell him that he has a choice to fight this shit. Well, who's gonna take care of him if he does? I was like, oh, okay. I'll fucking get you, motherfucker. This is to my mom. I'll fucking get you. Like,
Damn.
you fucking piece of fucking shit. What is that? Like, you don't do that shit. So eventually I talked my grandma into talking to him. First night she asked him about, do you want to do chemo? He didn't even answer. And then the next day he was like, nah, man. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm cool then. Because at least he knows and has the choice, and he chose no. And it's like I told my grandma, like, that motherfucker ain't never been afraid of dying anyway. So, I don't know. Oh, and then my mom's like, oh, your stepdad lost his job of 25 years. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So, what are you guys going to do? So, that is still pending. So, it's been a fun week.
Sounds like it.
It's been a fun week. And then the weekend comes, and Casey's like, first thing on Friday, oh, tomorrow, make sure you set your alarm. I was like, what do you mean getting up early? What are you talking about? Oh, I have that all day session, that all day tattoo appointment. From what time? 11 to 7. Oh,
That's weird.
great. Fucking great. Okay, so I'll watch the kids as usual then. Which is totally fine, because, like, I'm their dad, but, you know, it'd be nice to have a little bit of help, because you get home 4 hours late on work days anyway.
You got Mike. Just bring Mike over and let him babysit too.
Oh, yeah, that'll go over great.
Yeah.
My kids will fucking grow up learning survival skills.
Once Lucy's like 6, baby.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to change diapers.
Yeah, no, well, what? She's only like, she's barely 3, so, I mean, it'll probably be like round 4. Round 4.
Mhm.
So,
5 or 6.
just to make sure.
Yeah. Can't deal with accidents either.
Oh, I feel you.
It's
I feel you. I feel the same way. I'm like,
like, it sucks to be you.
So it's been an eventful week. I got my car back though, completely free, so that's cool. My grandpa didn't lose his cancer, so that's not cool. Yeah, so there we go. That's our intro. Some sad, sad bullshit.
Pretty dark and sad.
There's always a ray of sunshine.
Yeah. It's like I was talking to my dad earlier, and I was like, "Did man, the whole time 2020 was happening, everybody's griping and groping about all this garbage. Oh, I'm getting shit on. My life sucks." And I'm like, man, 2020 really hasn't affected me at all. 2021, right out the gate, gets that redemption shot.
I feel you. 2021 is just it's 2020 continued.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, like those two new strains in South Africa and the UK. It's just like I'll be lucky to have a wedding in April. So, and like they're telling us we don't even gotta wear masks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now you gotta wear 3.
Yeah. Now we gotta wear 3 apparently.
90% effective.
Just don't breathe when you go out. That's all.
Yeah, duct tape.
Stop breathing. You go outside, hold your breath.
No. I'm just gonna suck all that shit right in.
Get a big gerbil ball.
It's like when we're at work, there's no heat except for like fucking window side, like those window air conditioning units you use in the summer.
And the fucking torch that you use.
It's like, oh, here's the window sized air conditioner heater that you have on one side of each table that's, most of the time over 200 something inches long. So one person's on the other side of the table. So it's like, oh, you don't want to freeze to death? Work harder. Work faster.
It's
Oh,
inspiration.
I was like, damn, dude, you guys are fucked. So, freeze my nips off over there. That's cool. You guys
You don't
got
need
heat,
a
Matt?
grinder to cut metal.
What's
You freeze
that?
your nipples hard enough, you can cut it with your nipples.
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, we're not using grinders. Well, sometimes we do, but we're just welding shit.
Just torch yourself.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you about that when the wire went through my hand one time?
No.
Yeah, my boss was holding a piece, or no, I was holding the piece, and I was putting it up against like a stop for the part, and I went to tack it, and I was only like there for a month, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just tack it real quick," and I went to hit it, and it blew straight through the fucking metal immediately because it was such a thin part, and hit me right in the fucking finger, and I had to go to the hospital. Like the fucking wire went straight through my pinky and out the other side. I was like, "Oh fuck God!" Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore. They're
Gee, I
like,
wonder why.
so I walk up to him and I'm like, "Hey man, this look bad to you?" And I hold out my hand and he goes, "Oh God, fuck. Well, we lost our safety day, Mitch. Thanks." I was like, "I'm new. Shouldn't you have been holding the part?" And like he does this shit all the time where he checks new people's shit where it's freshly welded, like fucking hundreds of degrees hot as fuck, and he just grabs it with his bare hand and goes, "Oh God, oh fuck!" And I'm like, "I've been here for fucking over 4 years, and you still continue to do this shit. You've been here for 7. What the fuck?"
Real pro.
Upper management.
I mean, man, it's just hilarious. Our job is just fucking hilarious in general. So, I mean, I don't know. So many problems with that place.
You only got Darth Maul that one time, though.
Yes. Yeah. One time. I'm not gonna lie. I put my hand down on a piece like when I wasn't paying attention. When somebody like went to ask me a question, I turned around and put my hand down on the part I just welded, and luckily I had gloves on. I'm like, "Oh fuck, why's my hand smoking?"
It's on fire.
That's happened. His fucking son was welding one time. His jacket caught completely on fire, and he didn't even notice it. I walked past and I looked at him. I was like, "Sam." He's like, "What?" I was like, "You're on fire, dude." And he's like, I'm starting to get it." I was like, "No, literally, like a fucking comedy movie you would see. No, you're seriously on fucking fire." And he looked down. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Why did you calmly tell him that he's on fire?
Because
That's the real problem.
it was only the bottom of his jacket. It was all right.
Because
Yeah,
it's Mitch.
probably
He's a
on
calm
fire.
person.
Like the bottom half of the bottom half of the jacket was on fire, so I'm just like, he'll get it. He'll get it eventually. Now I'm gonna tell him because I like Sam. I'm gonna tell him. Somebody's got to before he catches on fire completely. We had like last week we had 3 fucking people come in as temps to work the roll former. First dude walked in, worked like 2 hours, and then our buddy Brandon walked over to him. "Hey man, look, I know this job sucks. Just be here on time. Be here every day. It's all you gotta do, man, really, just to get that paycheck, and you won't get fired." And the dude just straight up quit. And the fucking plant manager was like, "What'd you say to him?" "Nothing, I just told him this." I was like, "Well, what'd you do?" "Just basically tell him, like, hey, you ready to fucking suck today's dick, kid, or what?" And then another dude comes in and he has like this nicer jacket on. And we're leading him to the roll forward. He goes, "Oh, I forgot my jacket." And we just all look at him. "What do you mean you forgot your jacket? You have a jacket on?" "I gotta get my car, get my jacket." Didn't fucking come back in. Didn't
Healed
lie.
out.
Half an hour. Half a fucking hour, dude. Then he just left. And the other dude came in one day. He's like, my dad, they had to pull the plug on him." Never fucking came back. Like, what the fuck? I think they fired that dude, though, just because he was here for like 3 days, then said that. So, I don't know. That place is fun.
Mitch just throwing shade at random people.
Well, that dude was actually kind of cool, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The other 2 dudes weren't there long enough to even say a fucking word.
He said the one dude was there 3 days.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that was cool. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So what? The other guys were there less than 3 days.
they were there for like a half an hour, 2 hours. It's a little bit different.
There you go.
It's like, bro, you didn't even fucking try. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I tried.
Yeah.
One dude just lost his jacket, bro.
The jacket he had on.
His other jacket.
Yeah.
He needed a better jacket.
I need my work jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you worked a day in your life.
Had +3 protection.
Speaking of RPGs, have you been playing any RPGs?
No.
Not
Oh,
at all.
really?
No, I've been playing Oracle of Ages.
Why are you playing Ages?
He got jealous.
I did. I was like, what would Mike do right now?
Play Ages. Ages is your favorite one, isn't it? Over Seasons, right?
I don't know.
I thought you told me that before.
I think I like Seasons better.
That was my first Zelda game, so obviously that's gonna be my favorite.
Well, they both have different things going on for them. One's like more action oriented, and one's more puzzle oriented.
Describe that for the listeners, because to my memory, I can't really remember which was which.
I know you visit the Zoras in one of
That's Ages, I think.
them.
Isn't it Ages, Mike? Or Matt?
I don't remember.
Well, you're playing it.
I haven't gotten that far.
That's like at the end.
You should probably save it for when we do the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Exactly, Mitch.
Yeah, fuck
No
yeah.
practice.
I don't know. I really want to do Link Between the Worlds one day. Did you?
That is a
Don't
good
link
one.
between
Yeah, I
worlds.
know it's a fucking great one. Like, Jesus fuck.
The direct sequel to A Link to the Past.
I just thought it was like essentially a remake.
It's a direct sequel to it.
It's like, here's all the items you collected before. Buy them from me, even though you collected them.
On top of that, he's also using your house without rent.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking bastard. Rufio. We could always do Triforce Heroes. And
That game's actually not too bad.
Shut
You
up,
just
Matt. Shut up.
gotta have people to play with.
No,
The spin-off game.
stop it. You're in a world that revolves around fashion.
What's wrong with
You
that?
don't-
Maybe you need
you
to be
don't make it
fashionable sometimes.
I'm pretty fashionable myself, but
What?
yeah, I'm wearing a "Ain't No Laws When You're Drinking Claws" t-shirt right now, so I'm a little bit off center.
The coolest.
Like, you can't mess up when you wear the same fucking pants every time I see you.
They're just black, and you think they're the same.
Are they Nike? Let me see that Nike emblem on the side. I know they're there.
Nah, they're just all black, and you have problems, Mitch.
Shut up.
You need to stop it and get some help. Listen to Michael Jordan.
No.
Don't make him cry.
That dude just lives in the past all the time. I remember when he used to be great, and then Joe Barkey was hanging out. Joe Barkey's around. He's like, nah, fam.
Played baseball.
Well, Jordan couldn't do it without Scottie Pippen. Pippen. But anyway, let's get to the hard part of this episode. The regrind that we have all had to do for The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Grind.
Yeah.
Describe it as a grind.
Well,
Not
you
a
pay
grind.
the you play
80-hour game.
you play the Master Quest.
Still a grind.
I did.
It's a grind to figure out what the fuck is going on in them temples.
I even played it backwards.
What? Oh, mirrored. Get the fuck out of here. That's like, I could play Mario Kart on mirror mode. It doesn't mean it's any harder.
It is when you want to continuously go left all the time.
Yeah.
That's just weird to have a muscle memory to do that. Like, how many times have you beaten that game?
Uh,
Ocarina.
More than enough.
Yeah, I can't. Ugh. Like, I loved it the first time I played it. This time I'm playing it, I'm just like, it's the same story. Kind of sucks.
Let's see. In my lifetime, I've probably beat it over 5 times.
Yeah, that's a little bit much. I don't know.
Bad.
I don't know. The game doesn't suck at all. It's just I hate replaying that fucking like Zelda games. It's just sucky. Like even Wind Waker, I have fun with every time, but at the same time, I'm like, yep, I know what happens. Ugh.
I haven't done it in a while, so I definitely want to replay that.
I mean, I'm totally down. Like I want to do it on the HD version on the Wii U, so it'll
Just
be
want to get a house.
a little bit more beautiful. Yeah. I haven't beat it since like my early teens, like 13, 14 or some shit.
I haven't beat it since it came out.
Oh God.
You haven't beat it since the HD version came out.
Yeah, I haven't beaten that one. That's why I want to do it again.
What is that for?
Wii U,
Oh,
of course, one of those consoles.
yeah, terrible.
Matt, you got to do Octopath Traveler with me one day, unless Mikey gets a Switch. Unless we could all just do it. I want to do Octopath so bad.
You want to do a lot of stuff.
I know. I have a lot of ideas.
Like you got to get that Retron, get them Japanese Dragon Quest games.
I know. I want it so fucking bad. I must taste it.
This is
Oh,
might be like popping the first one you hated.
I've already beat the first one.
Whichever one.
I
If
beat
you
the,
haven't.
I beat the first one on my phone, and I started the second one, and then
Oh,
I got
shit.
11.
That's cheating.
What, beating the first one?
Emulating it on your phone. Like some.
It's the actual game. I had to buy it. I didn't emulate it. Well, it's technically emulation.
Okay. Yeah. You emulated it.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I bought it. It was $3 on the App Store.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, it's like the original Zelda. Nobody tells you what to do. You just go. Just go and hope.
Does Wizards of the Wall tell you what to do with the first one?
Yeah, with like 5 words.
Yeah.
It's not even what to do.
Throw a fireball at the bush.
What bush? Oh, that's all I can tell you, man. That's all I can tell you. What bush?
Some bush.
Some bush. You'll see it. Well, there's a lot. Well, you'll see it. Okay.
You have a magic meter. There's a limited amount of spaces you could try.
Oh, and Mike, I did have an idea, and I thought it would reach your heart.
What?
Every once in a while, we should like review a movie over the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How
Like,
are we going to do that? Should review
watch the
2
movie.
movies.
Watch the movie as we're recording and just commentary. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you would like doing that.
If we can.
What he's really saying is he's gonna touch your heart when he makes you play Kingdom Hearts.
No. I hate it. Don't even talk about
Matt, tell him it's a good game.
We have been
that.
telling him.
No. Stop.
What more do you want me to do? Tape him down to the fucking couch and or make him play it?
Yes. Stuff it in his mouth.
That's horrible. I hate
That just sounds kinky.
Well, yeah. It's
Well-
Kingdom Hearts. It's fucking kinky as shit.
We'll play like 5-10 minutes of it, write notes, and then do something else so I forget about it. And then come back, do the same thing till it's done.
Well, I mean, it is like a hack and slash game, so you'll like it.
No.
You'll love it. It's a Japanese hack and slash like you've been playing.
With a terrible skin.
It's great skin.
My skin has that. I don't know. This sounds weird.
Put the lotion on his skin or it's gonna get Kingdom Hearts again.
Stop talking about skin.
It's like you were telling me, you ever step out of the shower and just put your old clothes on?
Oh,
Hello, old skin.
Yeah.
I totally feel you on that one. Like, that is just fucking weird feeling. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, body soil.
well, it's like I'll put on like a pair of like basketball shorts and a t-shirt to go to sleep in, and I'll wake up, take a shower, and then I'll put them back on. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. It's gross. Exactly. So, ugh, I don't know. It's weird.
Feeling your shedded skin. Re-embrace you. It's like, Daddy, we're coming home.
Matt, tell him all the good points about Kingdom Hearts, but
No.
don't leave out the bad points.
No.
He
I
loves the
will
bad
keep
points.
clipping with no.
He'll just turn your mic off.
I don't care. Then I'll turn my headphones off.
All the good parts, Final Fantasy characters are in it.
You know, getting like people to tell me how good it is, and like telling me it's good and I need to play it makes me hate it like far more.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
I found out recently that Mike likes to watch reviews, not on games in general, but just games that he has no plan to play,
Interest.
no interest in playing. So that kind of probably ruins it.
What? Well, if I'm not gonna play some weird fucking game, I'm not gonna like.
Well, then why even watch a review if you're not that interested?
Because the person reviewing it has a good personality and they make funny jokes.
I'll take
Most
that.
criticisms you don't really need much context for in the first place.
But you do because it's their
All matters
experience.
what they are.
It's like their experience, not your experience with it.
Okay, if I look at a black room, it's still a black room.
But this is a video game,
If
not a
somebody
black
else
room.
walks into the black room, it's still a black room.
But it's a video game, not a black room.
Yeah, but you could.
That's like a shitty fucking comparison.
You could make observations that are very obvious.
In what, a black room that it's black?
Yes.
No.
That is a very obvious observation. You can make very obvious observations about games.
Yeah, but you can't say they're bad until you play them.
I didn't say anything about that.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you should just play them. And if you don't like it within like the first couple hours, just throw it down. I mean, unless we're doing it for the show, you can't do that.
Buy a game and then play it without like knowing anything about it.
I've done that a million times, and I've been very happy.
I'm not like into wasting money on shit that I don't want.
Well, I've never like really bought anything that I haven't played through unless it was like something old as shit and worth something that was worth a deal that I could hold on to and then it grow on money wise.
Yeah, but you didn't waste money on Kingdom Hearts. Mitch bought it for you.
Exactly. All 10 of them. All fucking 10 of them. One package. $30.
I watch like gameplay and then people telling me about like what exactly goes on in the game. Not like exactly, just like if like I should have listened to Fallout 4 reviews whenever it's like, oh, this is all Radiant quests because it is all Radiant quests. They're terrible.
That's how I feel about Skyrim now that I look back on it.
Yes, Skyrim's just as bad.
Yeah.
Or well, Fallout 4 is worse, but Skyrim has some pretty bad shit like that too.
Like, I just hate go fetch shit. Like, that was in 15. Yeah, that was in Final Fantasy 15. That was in... Like, at least Skyrim was like, go kill this shit. And, like, 15's like that too, but... Yeah, and every dungeon looks the same.
Yes.
I hate that shit.
They're just themed.
It's like 15 is like, you can go on hunts, and you can go fucking do fetch quests. It's like, you can do both. They are the same.
Like, what quest do you want to do in Skyrim? It's like, oh, do you want to fight Drongor? Do you want to fight Balmor? Do you want to fight, what is it, bandits?
Yeah.
Giant
there you go.
ogres.
Yeah.
Trolls, whatever.
Yeah,
but you mostly got those three fucking things.
Or you would go to, like, the tavern, and they'd be like, there's a bounty on this giant's head. Go here. Go there. Kill it. Come back. Here you go. Oh, there's this bandit camp.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the DLCs for Skyrim are just like Oblivion. The DLCs for Skyrim are so much better than Skyrim. Like, building your house is fun to do if you actually just do it. Like, mine everything and fucking do it. Instead of just buying the shit. I bought, like, half my shit and then mine the other half. Oblivion, like, Knights of the Templar and...
Knights of the Nine.
Knights of the Nine, yeah, sorry. And,
Shivering Isles.
Yes, the Shivering Isles is the best part about Oblivion.
The horse armor.
I don't think I got the horse armor. I don't think I got that. Didn't you have to buy that?
Yes.
Skyrim was just really fun for its time, though. I mean, it was. But it also introduced every fucking game on the fucking planet to go fetch.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I like the crossbow.
Oh, and Dawnguard?
Yeah.
Dawnguard's great.
That's pretty much all.
Dragonborn's fucking pretty awesome too. It's pretty
That
intense.
was the only one I didn't have. Or the heart, whatever.
Hearthfire? Yeah, Hearthfire.
Yeah.
Where you build the houses, yeah. Yeah, that shit was
I
fun.
built a RuneScape house. That was enough.
Yeah, and then when they re-released Skyrim on Xbox One, they were like, here's all the mods for everything. And there's a Zelda one too. And I was like, no, thank you. I would rather not do that. Did you ever play around with all that shit, Matt?
I played Skyrim a little bit.
Mm,
A little bit.
A little
little
bit.
400 hours probably.
I
No,
did
I didn't get that insane with it.
I had
I think I
600.
played.
I had 609 hours
I
with
think I
Skyrim on the
played.
360.
I played to the end of Dawn Guard, I think.
Oh, dude, Serena's fucking hot as fuck though.
Yeah.
I do love Serena. I always kept her with me. Always kept her close and warm.
I always needed to be solo. I always went solo.
I had like one of those people when you buy your house, you get like one of those helpers.
Yeah.
Her name was Lydia. It was in Whiterun.
When you become a Thane?
Yeah, when you become a Thane. That's what it was. Yeah. I thought it was when you got the house. I always decked out all my houses.
You dick the houses.
Decked them out.
I don't know. 'Cause I always remember buying the fucking first house in Oblivion and just like keeping all my shit in there.
Never,
One chest.
never bought a house in Oblivion.
I bought all the houses.
That's what I did in Fable. I tried to do a complete run of owning all the property.
I did that so many times.
I tried to do it in Mafia as well, or no, The Godfather, and fuck, dude. I fucked up like the last fucking business where I was trying to or not interrogate, threaten the fucking shit out of the dude, and I pulled my fist back one too many times, and he was like, "Fucking officers!" and they all came in with sawed-offs, and I was like, "Oh."
On Fable 2, I think, or 3, one of the two.
I think it was 2, probably 2.
I bought out like the whole gypsy camp, and then just went and did something else for a while. Came back.
I don't know.
Was immediately fucking rich.
I tried
Fable
to
was
do
a good
that.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the third one sucked dick, like really bad.
Well, they were all kind of like stupid.
Like,
So, was it the main head for Lion Studios?
yeah.
He wanted Fable to be a game that even a blind person could beat. Those were literally his words. It's like, what?
Oh really?
Why? Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, so this game's just like easy as shit. But you can't die. You pretty much can't.
I mean, you definitely can at the beginning.
You just lose XP though. You just spawn right back to life.
What?
Fable 3, definitely.
Oh yeah, Fable 3,
Yeah.
not Fable 1. Fable 1's
No.
the one I love.
Oh,
Fuck 2 and fuck 3.
I like 2. 2's the one I've played the most.
2 always just had all these fucking glitches for me. I don't know why.
Oh, mine, like, cloned my wife one time when I moved. And I got, like, blackmailed about, like, having multiple wives, so I, like, killed both of my wives. And then my one kid became the owner of my old house. And so, like, I just, like, bought it back and rented it out to her.
You filthy scum. I was dressed up my dude like a pirate, and then he got fat for some reason.
Yeah.
I took him to the shady area, and he got STDs.
Oh, dude. You don't even know. My Fable 3 character was ridiculous. She had, like, the noble's clothes or whatever, so she's super attractive. And, like, I tore down the orphanage to make a brothel. I had, like, an orgy with all 10 of the prostitutes. And all of the fucking kids on the cardboard outside that were, like, orphans were all my children. I had, like, Is it a husband in every town?
I think I remember I married one of the prostitutes in that game, and like she wouldn't come back to the house to live, and then like she always was like, "What do you want?"
Yeah. There's a lot of weird glitchy stuff in Fable.
I've never done an evil run in Fable.
I always did.
I've always done a good run.
It's so easy. You just go on Fable now and just shoot people in the head, you'll instantly be evil. People just cry and cower around you.
Well, we tried to jump into Zelda once already. Let's try and do it again.
We did. That wasn't the RPG you were talking about.
No. That's an RPG. We will be reviewing that. We'll do it 1, 2, 3, like in order at least. Can't wait for that. I can't wait for the Spyro review. I can't wait for the Fable, the Star Wars Battlefront.
You can't wait. You're making them.
I'm excited. Very
just
excited.
Mitchell's gonna call like vacation off work. Just kidnap me for a week.
Can't wait for the survival
We're doing these episodes.
Yeah, I know the week of my wedding we're doing the Halo review because Jocelyn's gonna be up in here in town, and she was like, "Yes." I was like, "Yes." Okay. So that'll be a fun one. It'll be Halo Reach. It won't be Halo, but yeah.
Ooh, Halo Reach around.
Yeah. Yeah. We could come up with better jokes than dad jokes.
No, we can't. It is the law.
The law of the dad.
You have broken the law.
Back to Fable.
No.
You have broken the law. Come back.
We're going to Oblivion.
Well, they do that on Fable too.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know.
I just remember killing all of them.
I don't know. Does anybody remember where we fucking left off in Zelda?
Yes.
Just beat the fire temple.
Yep, we just beat the fire temple. Matt, tell us what fucking happens. Where are we supposed to go next?
Well, if you'd never played the game, you'd assume you would have to go to Lake Hylia because of Sheik's little input.
What's that input?
When she tells you where all the sages are at.
Oh. And where did she say that sage was at?
On a vast lake, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Wasn't it, mate? Yes.
Wouldn't that not make sense? Because
But
like a puddle.
Yeah.
If you go there, like just so well pointed out, it's like a puddle.
Yeah.
So then you're standing there going, "What the fuck?" And then Navi decides to chime in, right?
Like, Link, you need to go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Where? Where am I supposed to do that?
It's like, oh, Link, don't be hopeless. You need to keep striving.
She does it again, and she says, "Oh, I feel really cold wind blowing from Zoro's domain."
Yeah, it's always cold there.
See, me, I already went there before. This is fucking fire temple. Or before the end of it, when I got stuck on Phantom again. Because there's a heart piece, like, right in front of where Jabba Jabba was.
Yeah, always Mike fucking jumping ahead of shit.
I was like, hey, what's this? This is cool.
And then if you...
I probably could have beat it then, too. Knowing
did
what I know
your
now.
scarecrow stuff and bean stuff when you were a kid, you could go and do the fishing thing.
Yeah, I did that. Caught a 19-pound fish.
It's a big fish.
Hell yeah.
Not as big as the fishes we're gonna meet.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
We got dad jokes again.
I ain't talking about the daddy fish.
I think the one that I caught my first playthrough ever was like 24 pounds or some shit.
Liar.
That like lich thing or what was it called?
Lock.
A what?
A Hylian lock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that thing.
Maybe one.
Yeah, so you go into Zelda's Zora's domain, and it's like fucking shit frozen. You're just like, what?
Well, before you go there, did you try to take the shortcut at the lake?
Nope, I went straight to the Ice Cavern because I knew where I was going.
Well, assuming if people didn't play this before and they tried to take the shortcut, they found out, oh, you can't. There's a block of ice in the doorway.
Yeah, it's frozen over. I went to Zora's Domain before I went to the lake in the first place.
We know you skip around.
Yep. But anyway, you go in there. Everything's fucked up and frozen. Red ice everywhere. Ooh, what's red ice? Well, we'll tell you here in a second. You go past Lord Jabba Jabba, who for some reason still sits off to the side of his shit throne.
Frozen.
And he's frozen. He's still sitting on the side where he wobbled before. He never wobbled back.
That's not Jabu Jabu, that's King Zora.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, King Zora. And
He
then
doesn't even look like a Zora.
well, it's because he's fat as shit.
So.
And then you fucking go behind him to Zora's Fountain, where you found Jabu Jabu.
There you go.
And then there's like a bunch of everything's all snowy, and you got some moving platforms in the lake, in the little lake pond thingy. And you want to jump across there to get a heart piece. And then you want to jump across to the other way. And then you find a place called the Ice Cavern.
So before that, what do you guys think happened to Jabu Jabu? Because he was there and now he's gone.
That's what I was wondering.
That bitch dead.
I was thinking he died.
He died.
Or left.
I don't know, Matt. Why don't you tell us some lore that you're probably about to fucking
He
drop on us?
migrated south for the
I don't know what happened to Jabu Jabu, honestly. I was just wondering what your guys' opinion was.
Probably died or just isn't there.
Migrated south for the winter.
Yep, that's what he did.
Went to warmer waters.
Whales do migrate. So.
This is true. But you go into the Ice Cavern. How'd you guys feel about it?
I didn't have too much trouble with it.
A little mini dungeon action.
It's not too bad. Mine was all flippy floppy and more puzzly.
Yeah, like as soon as you enter, boulders come out at you out of nowhere, and any hallway you go into, there's a boulder. Like you could run through the whole hallway, get fucking hit, and there's nothing behind it launching boulders out at you. Like even at the end, like the entrance / exit to the other side of the hallway, just boulder coming at you for some reason.
Did you wish that you had more bottles?
Not really, because I had 3 at this point.
Oh, you got the third one.
Well, I got the big toe one, I think. Pretty sure, yeah.
No, you
I
did.
think I did the whole game with just 2.
Yeah, I got the big toe one. I got the one from the lake as young Link, and I got the not
Super chicken.
not that one, the search chicken one where you gotta find.
Yeah, the super chicken.
I thought you were talking about it, Long Long Ranch.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the one where you find the chicken?
Yes.
Oh.
Search chickens. You gotta search for.
He throws his favorite birds into the pile of birds.
Yep. And
How'd you go and get the big Poe one?
I rode around Hylia forever.
You got all 10 of them?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We'll fucking route around, search around a little bit more instead of going to
I
Zora's
got 7
Domain
of them.
too early.
I got 7 of them currently.
Well, maybe you should have tried harder.
I didn't do the Poe hunt.
It's worthless.
I just did the Poe hunt because it was like, is anybody else going to do it? Like, it's the most annoying bottle to get, so I guess I'll just do it. Fuck it. Like, I remembered where most of them were for my playthrough. Somehow, I remembered where they fucking were. I was like, where's the most random spots in the fucking field? And I went there, and there they were. So that's pretty much how I found them. And, like, the last 2 or 3 I just found on accident.
Mine won't even appear. I just go over the same spots that I have for the last however long it will work.
And you run into, like, new enemies in this place called freezers. They're like these little ice dudes that just freeze you with their breath. And
I thought you'd have to use the hammer on shit, but no, the sword works for everything.
I felt the same way.
Yeah, it's such bullshit. I figured that out, and I was like, oh.
Well, you just hit it with anything. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's hammer time. Hammer and fire time, the Ice Cavern.
Well, you could
Yeah.
use Din's fire.
So you
Huh?
could use Din's
Din's
fire
fire
too.
immediately kills them. Immediately kills them.
Oh, I try to use that very often.
Was that one puzzle in here to get to the gold skeleton and yours, Mike, where there's like you play the Song of Time, a block appears, and then you jump on it, play the Song of Time again, and the block appears. Then you jump up there and you drop some. This is a little bit spoilery, even though we're about to tell you anyway. The blue fire on the skeleton thing. Was that in yours?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The block of time puzzles are only in ours.
Oh, okay.
No, they're still in.
Not like that. Like these are like goofy ass. You have to build a staircase out of blocks to go somewhere sometimes.
I get you.
Yeah. What he's trying to say is absolute fucking garbage bullshit. Like, oh, you want to make this game harder? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to make this more annoying. So let's do a bunch of senseless bullshit to get to a gold skeleton piece.
It's kind of dumb that the Song of Time only makes blocks appear and disappear.
And raise water levels.
It opened the door of time.
No, that was the lullaby. Zelda's lullaby.
The Song of Time only does the blocks and opens the door of time.
Yeah.
Zelda does all the other.
I always get those two confused.
Now Majora's Mask, the Song of Time, is more important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Way more.
You also find ice keys. Those are always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Freeze you to death right there.
There's a fun little thing about that is like whenever you're locked onto them and they freeze you, and you're in that like weird position, your ice block will still move to like keep them in front of you.
Yeah, about like 3 rooms in to mine, and I assume Matt's, because we're playing the Master Quest. You find the blue fire. Is that any different? Do you guys know?
I just find it in a big open room.
I think it's pretty much the same. You go up to like you find it on like them little platform walkway things.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's like like a slope that goes up to like a little circle, and then you have to jump to the other platforms, and there's one of those ice dudes on top of one of them.
Freezards.
Yeah.
Freezards. Not, yeah, exactly what they are. There's also like a switch in one of the rooms. It's under the ice, and you have to throw a bomb at it. Is that like a normal thing?
I don't think. I think that was special for ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, after you get through all this shit, mountain ice and whatever, you go to like this trippy ass fucking room, which is awesome.
Fuck yeah.
And
you fight that lame ass white wolf.
It's a Stalfos.
I fought a lame ass white wolf.
Oh, we fought a Stalfos.
Yep.
And you get the iron boots when you beat him.
Oh, yeah.
And then
So meet our masked stranger Sheik.
Yeah.
Did you guys not have to do like that ice puzzle thing where you push the block around? You have to jump on like little platforms to get all the, was it gray?
We did, but I'm assuming Mitch skipped over it because it was probably tedious bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just I don't know, dude. Like, Ice Cavern is such garbage anyway to begin with.
I don't think it's too bad.
Well, no, it's just one of those extra things that didn't have to be there.
I like it.
It's like
special to me. It's where I got the fire.
The fire.
Yes.
New fire.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of random shit. Like, it's like the first half of the water temple to me, as to under the well to getting the lens is the first half of the Shadow Temple kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because the Shadow Temple is small.
Yeah.
But
I hate it the most.
That is my favorite temple. I think. Because I thought the Forest Temple was, and now revisiting it, I think the Shadow Temple is my favorite. Because it's like, I'm not one for eerie shit, but what the fuck are you doing, Matt?
Nothing.
Stop crinkling around. What the fuck is that?
Crinkling.
Yeah, you got your fucking Pringles can or something? What's going on there?
No, I ate those all earlier.
Ugh. The worst chip.
It's not the
Pringles.
worst chip.
It's the
Fucking
worst
Sun
chip.
chips are the worst.
Sun chips are fucking awesome.
Terrible.
Fuck you.
Terrible.
You just ate the normal ones, apparently.
You just think you're fat.
Sun chips are just fucking good.
Exactly. No, they're disgusting.
But yeah, Sheik tells you, like some shitty truth about some shit. And she's like, yo, the Zoras, they've been frozen, but I rescued the Zora princess. But she went to the water temple, so yeah.
She gives you the
Serenade of water.
Dude, I thought it was weird how she just like appears right behind you
Yes.
as you do it.
Yeah, well, because she's
I
a
wrote
sneaky
a
bitch.
wild Sheik appeared.
She's a ninja bitch.
Yeah. From what I've heard, since we're about to jump into the water temple, I've heard that actually in the Master Quest they made the water temple easier. Because like I didn't have much trouble getting through it, so I was like looking it up, like what the differences were and
They
shit.
shortened the temple considerably. Like, if I wasn't on a Scatula hunt, I could have went straight to the boss in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, Matt, I know you're full of bigger.
I'm thinking about getting all this, but I don't know. It all depends if I feel like doing the rest of the path. Do you know what I also found out?
What?
The not using the keys in the right order thing is a myth. And
What do you-
most people just get lost in the temple when they're young and they fucking just quit it.
Well, yeah, because you can use the hook shot to go through everything, but we'll save that for the water temple.
There's no.
Yeah, we're
I
not even
thought
there
we were
yet.
already in it.
No, we gotta go back to Zora's domain.
Well, you don't really have to. What are you fucking splish, splashing, crinkling around doing? What are you doing?
I'm not
Did you
supposed
not-
to splashing anything.
Did you not get the tunic, Mitch?
I'm waiting to get to that part. That's like the only real part that's really worth talking about. No, what are you doing over there, Matt?
I'm not doing anything, dude.
It sounds like you're splashing some lube on your cock and just like beating it, or like running through like a bag of Pringles or some shit. What are you doing?
What is a bag of Pringles?
Or a bag of chips, whatever.
Oh shit.
We drink on this podcast.
Sorry, I'm working
No.
on my porn career. You caught me at the wrong time.
You know what? I look up to you, Matt.
Dude.
I too have been in the porn industry, and let me tell you something.
He's covering his feet in fucking chips right now.
just live camming as he's talking with
Yeah.
us. Just
He's just
look at these
stepping on it.
chips.
He's like, yeah.
It's like he puts a chip strategically in between each toe, and then he holds it up to the camera to them bitches, and he just crushes them. Just flexes his feet, and crunches them
Food porn,
down.
baby. Food porn.
That's where the money is.
Mukbang. Like, that's what it's called.
But yeah, you go back to Zora's domain and you unfreeze King Zora, and he's like, "Yo, for gratitude and everything, here's your blue tunic," and then you can go unfreeze the shop and just buy one. I mean,
I unfroze the shop first and bought it.
Fuck that free gift. I don't want it anyways.
Then
I don't blame
the
him though.
king, and he's like, "Whoa, you already have a blue tunic? You're prepared for everything." And then he offers me a kiss instead.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's like, "What? You don't
Damn.
want it?"
Suck this dick, fish boy.
He's like, if you won't accept my gifts, you could at least hear my problems. Was it Princess? Was it Zoda? Ruto has run away.
Rhoda? What is it, Matt?
Ruto.
Ruto.
Okay. Ruda.
Ruto. As a T.
Ruto. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, she's gone. She hasn't come back.
Well, that's what she usually does, so what
My
are you
kid
doing?
ran away from home again.
Yeah. But anyway, you play the Serenade of Water or whatever, and you go to Lake Hylia. Pop those fresh iron boots on, drop down that little puddle, and hit a switch with your hook shot, and then you go inside. And we are in the most grotesque dungeon in Zelda history, as most say.
I actually enjoyed it.
Fuck you. Super fuck you.
I hated the Shadow
It wasn't that bad in the Master Quest remake, so.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's still like, just go all the way up. I have no idea where to go, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
After I got used to it, I figured it out.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find the one that drops your water from the top to the bottom. That's why I got stuck.
Yeah, and then you drop down to the bottom of it, and you meet your motherfucking fiance Ruta.
Yeah.
She grew into it.
And she's still trying to get that dick. She's
She has,
still
like,
trying.
She
like
is.
The creepiest
She even
smile on
grew.
her face too.
Yeah, she grew into it. Try and impress you.
She already had tits. She's the only Zora with tits.
Great. It's great.
It's fine.
So appealing. She's mad you kept her waiting, and then she just swims up. She's like, "You have to help me," and then swims away. And I'm like, "Okay."
And she swims in like a weird like flailing motion.
Yeah. And so through all the different levels, you could decrease or increase the water levels, and you can hook shot all the way up the towers and shit while you're doing that. Shit floats when you increase the water. Shit doesn't float when you don't. I mean, it's a shit puzzle. I hate that. I hate leveling puzzles like that. Because you always gotta backtrack a million fucking times.
Yeah.
This is the dungeon for backtracking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta use the lullaby to do it. On the Triforce symbols on the wall. Eventually, you'll get the long shot. At the mini. Is it after the mini boss or is it before?
After the mini boss.
Okay, who's the mini boss, guys? Who is our favorite mini boss? Because this is my favorite mini boss.
Dark Link.
Which should have been the fucking boss.
My favorite mini boss is one that pushes the rolling thing across the screen and hops at you.
What is that, a Game Boy game?
Yeah.
Okay, Link's Awakening probably.
Maybe. Yeah. A little bit overused in that game.
Yeah, you come into like this badass fucking area, and it's just like a tree, and you're walking on water, and then you'll go to the other end, and it'll be locked, and then you turn around, and be like, somebody's hiding behind the tree. And you, who is it? And you walk over, and if you target it and hit it with Navi, it's like, Dark Link, defeat yourself.
I think it's like, was it once you pass the tree, your like shadow disappears.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's essentially just like Link's shadow. It's an illusion.
Yeah, but your actual like in-game shadow disappears.
Yeah, it's an illusion created by the water temple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not really Dark Link like from like the other games.
No, it's just as fucking hard though.
How'd
It's
you
not
deal
really
with
hard,
it,
but
Matt?
it's.
You don't even Z target him. You just swing your sword and you hit him every time.
How did you do it, Matt? Is that how you did it?
Yeah, I just didn't target him and I just swung my sword at him. Hit him
I
every
whipped
time.
out my giant's knife and stabbed the shit out of him. And even after it broke, I still stabbed the shit out of him. And I did not get hit once.
Beat you with this hilt.
I did not take any damage at all.
I'll beat you with my nub.
Essentially. I just numbed him all the way down.
I just fucking, like you said, Matt, swung the shit out, just blow for blow, Din's fire, blow for blow, Din's fire, and he's gone.
I didn't blow for blow him. If you don't Z target him, he won't swing his sword.
Oh, really?
But it's more challenging because he could pop up behind you and hit you before you can spin around and hit him.
Yeah. Oh, and if you fucking do your spin attack, he'll jump on top of your fucking sword.
He'll also do it if you thrust at him.
Oh, right, I did thrust at him.
I think he still does it with the... Because I used the big Bagoron sword before.
He doesn't do it with the Bagoron sword. He can't. He doesn't jump onto it.
Okay.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, I just remember stabbing the shit out of him with that too, but it doesn't break, so it's like a little bit better.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because you do like no damage with some fucking broken giant scythe.
So here's
Oh
a
yeah.
thought. If you want to apply like mass to Dark Link, you know how strong Link has to be to hold Dark Link on the edge of his sword like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
without
Or
just dropping down?
or Matt, I don't know if you ever tried this because I didn't. I'm just asking because of what you told me. That glitch in the game with the Deku stick being like as strong as the big Oran sword. Have you guys ever tried to just beat him to death with the Deku stick?
Yeah, use
Well, in
Deku
my
sticks.
game, they took the glitch out.
Oh, did they?
Yep,
Can't
they
use
fixed it
Deku
in
sticks as young Link
3DS.
or old Link.
I thought you could use Deku sticks as old Link.
No, Deku Sticks I think is just child.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, that's not fun. They should have put that
doesn't
in
make
there.
sense.
I was just curious if anybody used it. Um, Eventually, okay, after you beat him, whatever, you get the long shot. And you just work your way through the dungeon. And then eventually, you roll up in there to the boss. The giant aquatic amoeba.
Well, how about, did you guys
Amorpha.
not have
Hold on,
the
hold on,
fucking
hold on, hold on, hold on.
vortex room?
What the
What?
hell happens to the regular hook shot? That was like Dimpy's treasure. Link was just like,
Dimpies?
damn,
Dimpies?
yeah, Dimpy.
Dippy.
Dampy.
No, not Dampy. It's Dompe.
Dompe.
It's French, you fucking uncultured swine.
The E
Well,
is.
what do you think happens to his treasures? Link just like, oh, look at this fucking hook or long shot. Fuck this thing.
He adds a chain to it.
Yeah, he just attaches a chain. Don't talk about that. Dompe is awesome. Fuck you.
You didn't have a vortex room where you're going down like a lazy river. There's vortexes that
That was
suck
kind
you
of cut out
underground.
from mine. That was only if I wanted a Scatula.
That was
Yeah.
like the hardest part of the fucking thing for me.
But yeah, you run into the boss room, and it's the giant aquatic amoeba, Morpha.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
Beat
dun.
its ass real easy.
Yeah, it grows tentacles here and there,
It's a
and
ball that controls water like Chaos and Sonic.
yeah, you just long shot it and smack it down and stay away from it. And
Or you just long shot it into a corner and keep it in the corner and beat the hell out of it.
There you go.
yeah, it does hit hard though when it hits you.
Oh yeah, it grabs you, throws you, and spikes and shit.
Yeah.
Mine kept appearing off camera.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes.
And then you're back in the sage's chamber, and Ruda, oh, big surprise, is
Wants
the
to be
water
your
sage. Yeah, wants to be your wife, and she's like, I'm the water sage. Here's your water medallion. And then you have to go to the well. So you have to go back to the Temple of Time, become young Link.
I'm a
Well,
little
you
card
don't go
about
there
that.
yet. You actually
Yeah.
go back to Kakariko Village and see the shadow break out of the well.
But
Oh, yeah, you're right.
so after Ruta tells you she's the water sage, Sheik appears. It's like, as the water rises, the evil is vanishing. Is it vanishing from the lake? Ah, you did it. My name's
You also see the
Uh,
fire arrow too. You can get that after the temple.
what is it?
Fire arrow.
Yeah, don't you shoot an arrow at the sun, right?
You shoot an arrow at the sun as soon as you beat
Yep.
the temple.
Yep, and you get fire arrows right there, right there.
Is it when Sheik Batmans herself away? Because Link's looking at the water rising. And
She jumps off
then-
the tree.
Yeah, runs back looking for it. And she just like jumps out of a tree into the water.
I am the night.
Sploosh. What was that?
Sploosh. That would be fucking awesome if they put that in there. Sploosh.
Yeah, I love that minigame.
That'd be so awesome. But anyway, Matt, what happens next?
I don't know. What were we just talking about? Going back to Kakariko Village?
Yeah.
A boot should also be a C item. And why does the shadow knock you out but not kill you?
What?
The shadow, how it like knocks you
Oh,
out.
when it busts out of the well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes Sheik like.
Because it beats the hell out of you and she chases it off.
She
After
does
she
that
kicked
really
the
weird
shit beat out
polygon
of her.
thing where she gets all twisted up and thrown.
Yeah.
That was weird looking.
Yeah, you walk into Kakariko Village and it's like straight up on fire. And he's like, "Oh, get back!" And the spirit takes her out and then takes you out when you try to pull out your shield. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't write it down. I didn't write down it in my notes. Do you guys remember what she says?"
Hold on 1 second.
I'm pretty sure it's like important. Well, it's important to me because I love this temple. So
What she says.
She says like Impa sealed a demon or dark spirit in it a long time ago.
yeah, and she's back down in there trying to fucking seal it back up. Yeah.
If you talk to that one dude that yells at you about your parents not raising you right when you walk into his non-house, he tells you that like Impa went to the Shadow Temple and she hasn't returned.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
It's fine, Matt. We got it.
No, I stopped looking.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. um, yeah, you go back to Temple of Time and revert to Young Link to go down in the well. Correct, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you gotta play the Song of Storms, drain the fucking well, jump down there, and go on in.
It's off the fucking old man in the windmill.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you know that Song of Storms, you can't do that shit.
Yeah, I did this part before I did the Ice Cavern.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did that shit long ago where I got the Song of Storms.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't use it.
There's like a shit ton of illusions and creepy shit.
Yeah, just give nose and invisible walls.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
this part of the game always freaked me the fuck out.
The same. It still freaks me out today. It's just like, oh god.
Fucking the boss, it looks fucking creepy as shit. Dead hand.
Yeah. Whenever you get through there, this is where you see like the torture chambers and shit, I'm pretty sure. Or was that the Shadow Temple?
It's in here too. Like, this is where they like disposed of people too.
Yeah.
It's like a dungeon.
Because the Sheik were
Straight up hitman.
they were hitmen, they were guards of the royal family, so
The royal family used to be evil.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, because they used to be meaner or whatever. Because of the story from like, what is it? From Wind Waker or whatever, it was like your old reincarnations use their power to kill each other in war. That's what the old like Hylians did.
No, I think they're referring to the Civil War because like Hyrule had a civil war at some point, as mentioned in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like what I was thinking it was since the town used to be a Sheikah town and they were bodyguards and everything, so they were here to get information and shit from people or kill them. So
They
I mean, it's pretty,
down there and waterboard them.
yeah, waterboard the fuck out of them. Communist.
Waterboarding.
But yeah, you go through a whole bunch of fucking creepy ass shit, and you run into Dead Hand. Mike, how'd you like Dead Hand?
He's strange. First time, I was like, I was trying to attack the hands to get them, see if I could kill them or something. And then, like, I look behind me after one of them grabs me, and this big, like, sand explosion happens. And I see this, like, fucking naked chicken fucking thing waddling at me.
And it makes like the weirdest fucking bone crunching sound when it's coming at you. And it's like it sticks its head straight up and its arms out and it's like and it like moves like a belly dancer. It's weird as fuck.
It reminds me if you take like one of those fucking rotisserie chickens and just like shake the leg.
Yes, exactly. All bandaged up and bloody.
It's like blah, blah, blah.
And all you gotta do is just fucking hit it when it drops its head back down. And then it'll eventually turn around and like waddle back to like the center of the hands.
Run away from you.
Run the
And then what's that?
It'll run the fuck away.
Yeah. So you beat him and shit, and you get the lens of truth where you can see through invisible walls. So sweet, thanks.
Hidden chests.
Yeah. Then you revert back to Adult Link at the Temple of Time. Go back to Kakariko. And use the Nocturne of Shadow, which, by the way, she gives you whenever Kakariko is on fire and shit.
After
And
y'all wake up from a thrashing.
yeah, we got fucked up. And then,
Which would be very useful, like, way earlier in the game.
It
Why?
would. Because it's
'Cause you
essential
have to,
for warping.
yeah. Because you go that village over and over again that you have to go back to.
oh yeah,
Death
definitely.
Mountain.
Oh yeah, definitely it would be.
Yeah. Because the Death Mountain one's useless. It's like, oh, you're at the bottom of this fire pit. You have to climb out. It's like, I'd rather walk.
So opening this temple is probably my favorite opening of all the temples.
Yeah, you use the Nocturne Shadow, end up on that like little platform hill thing, and then you go down and there's like a bunch of torches in a circle and like a pad, and you jump up on the pad and you use Din's fire and light all that shit up. And the door opens. This is my favorite temple. Shadow Temple. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Forest Temple. I don't know.
I hate this so much.
It is fucking weird, but fun. Totally like not Zelda like.
It also
I don't
gives insight as to like what the Sheikah was doing.
Yeah. But it was just fun. There's just fun ass puzzles in there, like the Silver Ruby puzzle and the in the Scythe room, where those two statues rotate with scythes that cover the entire area of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get the invisible one, too.
Yeah, the invisible one.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. That one I did not like. And then you have like the fucking death trial run where you got to run through all those fucking what are those called? Guillotines.
Guillotine.
Yeah, they all come down on you and shit. And then you got to jump across this while shit's attacking you and dropping on you, and it's invisible. And then you got to hit the frozen switch with a fire arrow. I don't know. That was fun. Invisible fucking passageways through the walls filled with skulls and shit.
I hate that shit.
What do you mean?
I hate it. Was it? There's like in the original version, there's like this fucking room that you always get put back into, and it's a hallway that goes down, and there's 4 of those fucking skull tarantula things.
Skulls.
Yeah, and they like block your way because their hitbox for you is the entire hallway, and
Yes.
you cannot dodge any of them except for the last one.
Well, you just wait for him to turn around and you smack him.
Yeah, but that's a
Shoot 'em
pain
with
in the ass whenever you keep accidentally like falling off the fucking stage, and then you get teleported back there.
Yeah.
Or you just blast them with your bow and kill them.
There's like this thing in video games about making shit hard. There's a big debate between hard
Tedious.
and tedious, yes. Slash annoying as fuck. Yeah, like, I want you to give me a hard game that isn't fucking annoying. I want you to give me a game where shit is hard to fucking beat because it's hard to beat, not because I have to sit here and wait for you to turn around for me to hit you.
That
Like,
is just so annoying how they come there and stare at you and then spin around. They're not like hard. They're just so fucking annoying. And you think, I always kept forgetting where they were because I kept getting so frustrated. And
Like I
just
keep telling you, though, you could just shoot them with the bow. You don't even have to turn around. The bow will just kill them.
well, that's what we're saying. We don't
they're
like
in
waiting.
the ceiling.
You should still be able to hit them.
You'd have to wait for them to pop down.
Yeah, you have to wait for them to pop down, then they stare at you for a second, then they turn around like, oh, hey, here, kill me.
Yeah.
Like, no, dude, I would rather you drop 20 Lizfuls in front of me and let me fucking fight all of them.
Then just make none of them respawn.
Yeah, don't do that. That's fucked up. And eventually you'll like go through a room, and there'll be another dead hand. Awesome. Yeah. What do you get when you beat the dead hand, guys? What do you get?
The hover boots.
Yep, another pretty much useless item except for one part of the game.
Oh.
Anyway, shut up. It farts when you walk up.
Does it? Mine doesn't fart.
It farts. It leaves little poof clouds.
It leaves mustard.
Poof clouds.
What I hate about them is that, like, they're like ice when you use them. Like,
yes.
You're walking on ice.
Yeah.
I don't know why they added that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Maybe so you could tell and not waste your magic.
I don't know. But eventually you go through the dungeon and you run into the original of the bosses that come in other Zelda games, like in Wind Waker. Bongo Bongo.
Ah, you cut out the whole boat room. That was the coolest thing about the whole dungeon.
Oh, well, tell us about the boat room then.
The boat room, when you get on the giant ferry with the Reaper statue on it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Ah, that was a cool room.
I didn't write it down in my notes because I was like, this is dumb.
That's the coolest room of the whole dungeon, honestly. You get on that boat and you play Zelda's Lullaby, and it's the ferry that takes you down to the boss, more or less.
So essentially, it's Karen.
The first time, yeah. The first time that I did that, this whatever Skaltas fell off of the fucking boat.
That's the only place where you can actually push them off of something and they don't float.
Yeah, that's so much bullshit.
Yeah, Bongo Bongo. My favorite boss in this game, probably.
What other games is he in?
What? Oh, no, remember in Wind Waker, the Tower of the Gods, the final boss is two hands, and then and I think
it made me think of Kirby.
I think in Skyward Sword they have one kind of like him, but not really like him. You know what I mean?
Kirby's got it. Kirby has a boss like this.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds
like
terrible.
One of the most recurring bosses in Kirby games.
This is also the shadow that come out of the well that kicked your ass too.
Yeah.
Which he can knock you out in shadow form, but like he has to turn into this form to fight you.
He has to play the bongo drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two hands. You got to shoot them with arrows. Then the body drops. I'm pretty sure you have to use Lens of Truth to see the body, right? Yeah. And then you walk up, slash the eye, and rinse, repeat, dead. But whenever he dies, it's fucking awesome because he starts slamming the ground like they're bongos. He's like, and dies. I don't know. Bongo Bongo is cool. I really like it.
I was having some trouble with him, so I figured out like how to do it better.
There's also a little bit of lore behind him for the game, specifically.
What is it?
So since he was in the well, the lore of Bongo Bongo is, you notice how his hands aren't connected to his body?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do believe the lore behind it was he was like a thief and he got caught by the Sheikah.
And like Arabian tradition.
And they took him into the bottom of the well and cut his hands off and he died down there.
Yeah. I always wondered who whenever you went down to get the Lens of Truth, wasn't there a skeleton by it?
Yeah. In the very beginning of the temple.
Yeah, there's a person that tells you, like, there's a man that used to be able to see all truth, and it was probably that skeleton. I was sitting there thinking for a second when you said lore, like, maybe Bongo Bongo is the dude who had the Lens of Truth.
He was a thief. He got caught for stealing something.
An Arabian tradition for stealing is they cut off your dominant hand and then your opposite foot.
I've never heard anything about the foot, but the hand, yeah.
Yeah, that's more modern stuff. They used to just chop off your hand. Now they take care of the foot too.
Now?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
fucking stupid. That
I
is
forget what it's for. I think it might be stealing.
so you can't fucking run, motherfucker.
Yeah, essentially. And so you can't even like have a cane to like keep
Oh,
yourself from being hobbled.
another fun fact. Some people apparently think this is the hardest boss in the game.
I had some trouble with it.
It is the hardest boss in the game.
I,
But
I just shot
I
him in
tried
the
to-
hands and stabbed him in the eyeball and he died.
Tried to beat him with the iron boots. That did not work out.
Let's walk really slow around this fast boss.
I was like, oh, maybe I will like bounce and I can get a good shot at. But no.
well, I mean, this game isn't hard, really. So, I mean, by hardest, that'd probably be the hardest one. Like Twin Rose, bitch. Not even that hard either.
She's a cool boss too.
Yeah, I do like that boss fight. Dude, I don't know if I could pick between the Shadow Temple and the Forest Temple.
Is Twin Rova the combined one?
Are
Or
they
is it
combined? I
just
forget.
Yeah, they're fused
witches?
together.
Yeah. I
They
remember
do
it being
the,
a fucking weird fight.
They do the fusion dance from DBZ.
Shit.
Yeah.
So do you have to fight them first, and then they like fuse as the last ditch effort.
More or less. We'll talk about that when we get to it. That'll be the next one.
I was just wondering because they do that in Oracle as well. If you do the crossover.
Shut up, Mike. Some of us don't have that much time. I want to so bad. I can't do it.
Dude, the amount of times you take a shit, that's easily 40 hours.
You're right.
Everybody spends average 40 hours on toilet a week.
What?
You know it.
What?
You gotta slant your toilet seat to increase productivity.
I was talking to. I got my chest tattooed the other day. Not the other day, but last weekend. And I was telling my tattoo artist, I was like, dude, every time I go into work, the best stall in the fucking building, every time you go in there, the fucking toilet is tilted like 45 degrees to 70 degrees one way. And it's just from people just plopping down on it. And I was like, dude, every time you gotta walk in that bitch, you gotta walk up and kick that fucker straight. And so I sent him a video of me walking in. I'm like, dude, see? It just never fucking fails. And I just boot kick the fuck out of it. And it slams straight. I'm like,
What is it with you and toilets, Mitch?
Every fucking time.
At Dave's old store, you went to sit down and take a shit on the toilet, and you about killed yourself.
No, my favorite fucking part about the one at work is I always look at my toilet seat before I sit down. And dude, the back of it, like the back of the toilet, like right where your butt crack would be, fucking yeller and brownish. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna take an extra 10 minutes, go over, grab like a fucking fistful of toilet paper, spray it down with some soap and hit it with some water, and then clean the whole toilet seat off. I'm like, yep, this is what I'm doing now. This is my job.
I'd just stand on the rim of the toilet.
No, I'm not here to sit uncomfortably. I'm here to shit on company time.
I'm just squatting, bro.
No, I'm not squatting. I'm not hovering. Fuck that. Hover and poop. What the fuck?
It's the best. It's the only way to go.
You never skip leg day. It's just hover.
Upper day.
But yeah, anyway. Collect that heart piece after you beat Bongo Bongo. And, yep, get back to the Temple of Sage, or the Chamber of Sages. And Impa's like, you've grown into a fine hero from a young boy. I must stay here. And here's the Shadow Medallion, and she's the fucking Sage of Shadow. And I'm like, cool, dog. And that's when I stopped.
Yeah, we've done this before.
Yeah. We know. We know we're great. So.
Everybody's just hitting on Link in this game.
Just pussy being thrown at the motherfucker, and he doesn't do anything about it.
They're all dead.
What?
They're all dead.
Ghost pussy's the best. You go right through. You don't even got to fucking
Link is
spit
like-
on it. You don't even got to spit on it. You just go right
No,
in there.
that's fish pussy that you don't get spit on.
What?
That's fish pussy you don't get spit on.
Well, he had a fish girl lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got the chick that was like, "Yo, I'm the bodyguard of Zelda."
Now you got sand.
Now you got sand.
Your toilet story reminded me of the part in the water temple.
Okay.
When you're in the middle part of the water temple, where you change it to like the mid-level water,
Yeah.
that I jumped perfectly into the ledge, and as long as I stayed pressing forward, I was glitching on the edge, just like spamming, like
Where you go. Brrr.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
I took a video of it. I'll show you afterwards.
You should share it on our Tattered Couch podcast Facebook page.
Send it to you so you can't do that.
No, you got posted.
No, you know I don't get on Facebook. It's
You're
evil.
part of the family.
It's evil.
It is evil, but it has gotten less evil, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's ugly.
You know what I saw on Facebook is, oh my god, dude.
Don't do it.
No, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. No.
Let's get right into the news.
No, it's about somebody's comment.
Oh god.
We'll
It's
start off with
drama
Pidgeot.
again.
We'll start out with Pidgeot.
Oh god.
August goes, he posts a status. So, Biden, where the fuck's my $1,400 stimmy, my man? And I'm like, well, we just got one, like, recently, so you probably got to hold off a sec. Like, my dad and Skylar just got theirs this week. I've had mine for, like, a month.
600 one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, fucking, there's a bunch of
You gotta
comments.
send him hair so he can sniff it.
There's a fucking, there's some chick on it who goes, this is the comment. Well, Biden's not even president, so it's not even going to happen, LOL. And I was like,
What?
what? What do you mean he's not fucking president?
And then talk about Carmelo.
And then some other dude was like, underneath was like, oh yeah, because Trump's president, right? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean Biden's not fucking president? You should probably know who your presidents are before you ever write anything ever again on social media.
It's Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Oh, that'd be excellent. He would just paint everything into reality.
Wasn't he dead?
Yes.
Well, he wouldn't do anything.
Shut up. He can still paint happy trees.
Exactly.
Okay.
Happy Bush.
He's just like transforms into fucking Bongo Bongo.
Plot twist. Bob Ross is Bongo Bongo.
Oh god.
Didn't see that weird ass room. It looked like it was painted.
With a happy tree in the corner if you looked real hard.
Yeah. Happy
Or
Bush.
Bongos. It's evidence. He loved fucking Donkey Kong bongo shit. That's all he was playing.
He was a fucking badass painter, though, dude. Oh, that shit was cool as fuck. Have you ever like actually watched like a whole painting done by him?
Yes.
It's just like it's sick. It's so simple too. It's like
That was the point.
like what the fuck? And the way he cuts his brush every time. It's like whoosh, whoosh. Now all you gotta do is this. Whoosh, whoosh. Get a little dab. No, watch this. Squeak, 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 squeak. See, easy. I'm like, what? Well, you give me your $20,000 setup of paint and fucking brushes and shit. Yeah, I'll go for it. Like, what
I
the
like
fuck?
the parody they did of him on Boondocks.
Fuck you.
That was great.
No, parodies are not cool.
Do you remember? Did you see that one?
No.
He's like a blonde dude with an afro, and he like helps Riley paint on like the sides of houses and shit.
You're an infidel. And so are the people that made that.
It's hilarious.
No. Disrespect.
Nah, it's way respectful.
Just like, what was the rapper episode on Boondocks?
Was the one with Cake's delicious.
Yeah, Cake's delicious. Cake's delicious gay, man. He said the other word, but not man.
And the rapper names of that were always funny. Magnificent. It's like, you want to mess with all this magnificence?
They had they had another thing on Facebook where this fucking country dude said the N-word, and there was like a fucking
dramatisms.
uproar of it. It's like, I can't believe it's oh well, and then there's people defending him, and I'm just like, you know, the fact that you make such a big deal out of it to where it gets to this point, that is racism. You are making it even worse by even calling it out for people to notice that these people do this.
Well, there's also the fact that you can't say a word because of your race.
Yeah, well, I even commented on it, and I was like, look, dude.
You just started singing that little Dickie song at him.
I know what you're talking about.
Brown's body.
Yeah. No. I even commented on it, and I was like, it's like all these other people are saying. Rappers can say it, so why can't we? And it was like, oh, well, they used the hard R, and I was like, is it really any different? Like, is it really any... Look, like, I don't believe in that racism garbage, so
like
fuck off.
Prison.
Huh?
It's like debtor's prison.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? It's just, if you make a big deal about it, that's when it becomes a problem. So just, who cares? Like, just let him sing his shit. If that many people care, they won't buy his music, and then he'll just fucking fail. And someone was like, this elitist person did this, and this is why some elitist country artist put this up here just because they were afraid of how good he was. And I was like, okay, this dude is trash shit, and no actual elitist country musician is afraid of this new random dude.
They did a bunch of weird shit to Chris Pratt recently like that.
Oh, really?
They made like a bunch of fake tweets and like took screenshots. We're like, this is Chris Pratt. It's like weirdos on Twitter like don't like him because he's like religious and he didn't want to pay fundraiser for Joe Biden, which is weird because it's like, just because you don't support something doesn't mean you're against it, first off. And you shouldn't be like shamed into agreeing with shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb. Just do your thing, man. Why does everybody gotta make a big deal about everything?
That's like, I'm staying out of this.
Like, either this dude's
I'm just
gonna
listening
fail.
to you two ramble.
I'm gonna go back to crumpling my papers.
Building my models.
No, I built the models. You build models, Matt?
No, I don't build models.
Aww.
I was acting like I was you.
I wanted to be friends with
I do
somebody
puzzles.
else.
I want to build those kind of models.
You do cool puzzles?
I did the Wind Waker puzzles that Mitch has tattooed on his arm.
Nice.
What'd it do?
They're like crazy jigsaw puzzles that I want to. That have like no picture on them.
An all-white jigsaw puzzle, huh?
Now see, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Not like the fucking picture shit where you know what it's supposed to look like, so you go off that. Now, straight up, just fucking do that shit.
Hell yeah.
That would be fun as fuck.
I got a Dark Majora's Mask puzzle that's all black almost.
Almost.
All except for the mask.
Well, it's like comparing two puzzles. If you have a completely black puzzle, and a almost black Majora's Mask puzzle, I mean, really, I can see the difference.
Why is it? I don't know. Why is it a dark puzzle? Would you want to see that it's Majora's Mask?
No, I just want it to be a black rectangle. I figured it out, Mom.
He wants an all-white puzzle, pretty much.
Whoa, you better
That's
watch.
Too far, dude. What the fuck?
Watch your fucking racist fucking mouth.
Jesus
Being
Christ.
racist?
What the fuck, man?
Oh, speaking of racist, Rich sent me Perfect Dark complete in box.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Did you open it yet?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Dude, hurry up and open it. It's fucking really special edition. It's Blockbuster and there's something else really cool about it." And I was like, "Okay." This motherfucker. This motherfucker, dude. I'm gonna post it too. Our thing on Facebook. I'll probably get it shut down, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's
So,
not too explicit.
oh yeah, yeah, that's what it's not.
Yeah.
He So it's in one of those plastic N64 cases because it's like complete in box and shit. He printed out a picture of two black men making out and then wrote in purple "Perfect Dark" on the bottom of it and sent it to me like that. What? I'm gonna send you this, and you're gonna fucking laugh your ass off.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Who else am I talking to?
But
Mike?
Mike?
Mike, who's right here that has seen it.
can post that in my video that I sent you, or will send you.
Send me that video. Here, Matt. Check this out. This is hilarious. I just sent it to you. Just sent it. Did you get it?
Hold
I
on.
think we're recording.
We are.
You get it?
I'm looking at it. Give me 1 second.
This is a semi-live show.
Kinda.
We're like two.
What the hell?
I also picked up Star Wars Battle for Naboo, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and Turok 2. So I need to get that third one to complete my Turok set.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Turok. We should play Doki Doki Panic.
I'm totally down to play Doki Doki Panic. You're talking about Mario Party 2, right? Or not Mario Party 2, Mario Bros. 2.
Was that?
The one we got.
I was thinking Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, no, we're not playing that.
Fucking horror visual novel.
Yeah.
I want to buy
this. Say that it's a nice, wholesome game. Don't spoil it for people. What the fuck?
I am drunk enough to buy on my Switch tonight Girlfriend Simulator.
What?
Yeah, dude, go on your Switch and look up Girlfriend Simulators. And there's this one where it's like, you know those reality shows where you get like knocked off and you have to do challenges to be with all these chicks and this and that? It's one of those, but you like live it and you don't get knocked off. It seems kind of fun. It's like Steam. On Steam, I want to do, what's that game?
I want to do Project Zomboid.
What's that?
Project Zomboid.
What's that?
It's a game where you like wander around, survive zombie apocalypse.
Damn, we
like
can
a
play
bunch of stats and
Cultist
shit.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I want to make the Kool-Aid.
They had honey.
Like hatred.
What's it called? Honey Pot.
Honey Pop.
Yeah, Honey Pop. They had the one for Super Nintendo where it was like a bird dating simulator.
Pigeon Simulator.
Pigeon Simulator, essentially. What's it called?
Probably.
No Boyfriend Hikaru Mo or some
What
shit.
the hell kind of games are you looking at to play in?
Oh, dude.
Oh, they don't even know.
I've heard so many things about all these games. There's another one where you're dating around in high school and there's like crippled chicks that you do anal with. Yeah. Like this girl's in a wheelchair or like has no legs or something and she's like, I want to do anal. And you're like, what? I forget what it's called though.
Next thing you know, you're gonna get Steam and you're gonna be playing porn games on there.
Oh, I have Steam on my laptop. And I could definitely play porn games on it. I already tested it the way you told me to with that will it run thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What is that?
You just type in if your computer can run this game and it analyzes it for you, that's all.
Oh, okay.
But why it's fucking shit's about to get built, so it's like, oh, well, I gotta watch what this dude downloads. Yeah, I have to do parental locks, dude, or he'll fucking my mom sent me this fucking thing the other day where she was like, "Do you know why you need to have parental locks? This is why children are getting on fucking free squirt porn sites." And I was like, "What? Why would you tell me that? I know these things.
Like,
that's why there's locks. Like, what 5-year-old searches squirt porn? What the fuck?"
Know, dude.
Like, I'm
Just
pretty
those
sure he's not
keywords.
gonna do that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to spell squirt anyway. Like, what the fuck?
Well, you try to spell, like, big ass super soaker. You spell big ass dripping hooker. It's all fun.
I can't wait.
Wires get crossed, bro.
Can't wait to get more guest hosts on the show. This is just gonna be just fucked up. I can't wait to meet these interweb people that subscribe to our shit who want to be on the show.
Which is such a horror.
I am. It just makes it more fun because it's like these people don't know you and you don't know them, and we're gonna be having a full conversation with.
You need to hurry up and get your computer shit sorted out so you can get that Phasmophobia game.
Dude, I want to play it so bad.
Then we could review that.
I could always just buy it on VR.
I don't know
What's
if I
that
can play it
other
with
one?
you though.
Has Alex or something? Something in
Alex?
the name. Yeah.
Alexa?
No. It's a VR game. It's like really popular.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hold on. I know what you're talking about. Keep the conversation going.
Well, we got all the time in the world.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. We've only been going for, I don't think we even can tell. Oh, that's always great. What have you been playing, Matt? You've been playing any pervert games?
No, I don't play any pervert games.
You're gonna make Matt play Gun Gal.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's play Gun Gal.
Our schoolgirl zombie hunters.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said too. It's just Lollipop Chainsaw without the chainsaw. That's
No,
all.
that was the other game I was playing. The other game, was schoolgirl fucking zombie hunter. You like throw your clothes at the zombies to get them away from you.
Yeah, sounds real
You
decent.
have guns. Yeah, it's awesome.
DOA, pay $40 for this skimp ass shit outfit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll finally get to see titty. Nope, no titty.
Well, they have the mods for it are awesome.
Oh, I'm sure the mods are there. I am sure the mods are fucking
If I had
there.
it on Steam, there's new mods, definitely.
But anyway, it's about time to close this episode.
Gotta make some hot dogs with bacon grease.
Yeah, we need to make some fucking drunk, dude. I've been drinking since like 1. It's 11 now.
Jeez.
So, all right. Well, this concludes this episode. Come check out the next episode, which is the last episode of Ocarina of Time and the last of any Nintendo game we're going to be doing for a minute.
You'll have me.
Yeah, that'd me. Yeah. Yeah, Divinity and all that other shit. That'll be fun.
Oh, if my PlayStation Plus doesn't work, then I don't know what we'll do.
We'll figure it out. We'll play shit together.
We can't.
We'll share the same bathroom.
We only have one.
We'll be like brothers.
I'll shit in your yard. Someone's got to do it. Your dogs won't.
They shit in the yard.
Yeah, okay.
There's shit on the pee pads too. Like
Shit
they're
in
called
each
pee
other.
pads, you fucking idiot.
Shit in each other's mouth.
Alright, well, check us out on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review and a written review on Apple Podcast. It's that purple icon on your iPhones. Just Google search us. Hit an episode. You know, you can always email me. This is the first. You can always email me if you want to be on the show, if you if you have anything you want to say, because we want to make the best show for all you guys. Mitchell Aon at iCloud.com. That's my personal email.
Spell it out.
Yeah, I'm getting there, Mike. Always jumping a fucking head. Always jumping
But
ahead.
usually you just say it, then spell it out, not have a little moment in between.
Don't you worry about what I do, okay? Don't you worry about what I do.
I got nowhere to send my scaffold.
What are you, Unisummon or something, Mr. Aeon?
It's my favorite game, dude. 10. FF10. I don't know when I want to do that thing. I don't think I want to do that thing anytime soon. MITCHELLAEON at iCloud.com. Also, we're on Altail. Didn't know that was a thing. We've been saying that for like a month now.
Didn't know that for like 2 months.
Yeah. So check us out, man. Matt's back on the show apparently. Matt better be fucking back on there. I said you look
Depends
pretty.
on what you're playing.
You're gonna play whatever the fuck we fucking choose to play. That's how we do it.
Advanced Warfare.
Play Advanced Warfare. We'll fucking. I said you look pretty. All right. Later, guys.
Doodles.
Konnichiwa.